lightning, thunder. It's the Storm Warning Show on the come up with Big Groov and Ablakk too. Have your popcorn ready when you come through. We talking hurricanes and how they making moves with pick six to the houses and big hits like ooh. Next man step up, and that's the motto. We building up a dynasty today for tomorrow. BCS wins in them poll rankings again. If you ain't heard about the U, then homie, where you been? It gotta be something in the water, cause when it come to them trenches, you know the Canes is digging harder. If the legacy don't kill them, then the speed will. When you see that you on your schedule, just know that ain't gonna be no cheap thrill. Leave it all on the field. Been doing that for years. Play the game like how you practice, that's what it is. Canes causing havoc on the field. Hit the op so hard that they gon' have to go back and game plan and run drill. The game on the line on fourth, we gon' go. And keep on coming up like the Storm Warning Show. Yeah.
What's up, good people? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's August 4th, and you know what's gonna happen August 5th. Them Canes about to start fall camp. My boy Ablakk just had a little technical difficulties. He finna jump right back in. But what's good though, man? Today we're gonna speak on a couple of commitments we had because we didn't have a show last week, so we're gonna jump on that, and we also gonna jump into a fall camp review. What's up, Fila? You been in here for a minute. Brian, what's up, big dog? Anthony, what's happening? We also gonna hold on. Yo, way Black Groove is out. Yes, sir, it's almost here. And I'm also gonna post an invite to you guys if y'all want to jump in and give y'all takes on this season and things of that nature. So we're gonna get that as well. I'm actually gonna post it real quick. Boom. Waiting for my guy to jump back in. Post it. So if y'all want to jump in, man, we can we can chop it up. All you gotta do is hit that link. I will see you. You know what I'm saying? I will see you at the bottom of the screen if you want to jump in, and you can speak ball with us today, man. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just waiting on my boy Black to get back in. So how y'all feeling in the comments? How y'all feeling about tomorrow, man? What y'all looking forward to? You know what I'm saying? Tony, what up, Tony?
Yo, dude, what's up?
Chilling, man. How you feel about tomorrow, man? Fall count, football season.
Honestly, this is my reaction to fall camp. I had the same reaction for like the pros in training camp for football. I don't get excited for fall camp until I see the results on the field when they actually have competitive games because you're facing each other and stuff like that, and you're not in full pads, full contact and stuff like that. So I want to get excited for fall camp, but we're facing each other. I want to see the results on the field before I actually get excited. Is that me being like? Is that me being very pessimistic, or is that realistic and stuff like that?
I mean, I feel like you just being, I'm in wait and see mode. Also, I'm just more so excited that I got something to watch now and something to look forward to because I know it's light at, light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? I live
up in Sarasota, so I don't get any like hurricane stuff up there. I'm in enemy territory with Florida State, dude. So and Florida, dude. I have to deal with the arrogance of the Florida State fans, dude.
Hold on. First of all, how can a Florida State fan be arrogant? You feel what I'm saying?
Because they brag about their championship that they won 10 years ago.
I feel you. So tell me something, Anthony. Who are you looking? I mean, Tony. I'm sorry. Who are you looking forward to the most about hearing something about? Like, what players are you waiting to see make the next step?
For me, the guy I'm looking. I've been saying this since last fall camp and last spring game. The corner I've been banging the table for to see more playing time. And my God, what was his name now?
Marcus Clark?
No, not Marcus. He's a taller corner. He's like 6'2".
I know who you're talking about.
Isaiah Dunson, yeah. That's my guy on defense. My guy on offense is probably Romello.
Romello. Okay. Those are two good names. I like the Dunson one. That's a sleep. A lot of people don't talk about that kid. I think he has all the tools to
you know who he kind of reminds me of? Like when I saw his tape coming out of high school, he kind of reminds me a little bit of Mike Rumpf. Mike.
Okay, that's a good comparison, bro. You know what's funny? You really never hear anybody compare it to Mike Rumpf, dog. Like all the corners we've ever had, that is the first time I've heard someone say
no, they always compare. You know, it's weird. They compare it to Sam a lot, Sam Shields, which is the oddest. I don't see that comparison. Do you guys? With Sam?
Do you see Dustin being comparable to Shields? I don't know if he's as fast as
Nah,
Shields.
I would say. I mean, Isaiah Dunson, he's a Mike Rumpf clone. I can see that. I mean, they look the same. You know what I'm saying? So I can see that comparison. That's a good player comp.
Or another one. He reminds me of Benny Blades a little bit.
Okay,
Benny.
That's another good one. Don't worry about it. I'm excited.
Like he's a big corner. You know what I'm saying? He's a big corner. Like Antrell Rowe was a big corner. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Not saying he doesn't remind me of Antrell Rowe, but I'm just saying he's a big corner like Antrell Rowe was.
Philip Buchanan is Philip would be a better comparison for Isaiah because they're about the same height, almost the same weight.
Yeah, but Philip was a little slimmer and a lot faster.
Yeah. You make the perfect comparison with Rumpf, though. Me personally, I think that was the perfect comparison.
Yeah, I think Rumpf is the perfect. Yeah, Rumpf.
How much playing time do you guys think Markeith gets this season, realistically? Do you think he gets playing time in the slot or at corner?
Williams?
Stuff like that?
Markeith Williams, the corner from
the safety.
Yeah,
he got put on some weight.
Yeah, I think he's gonna.
You don't think he can play slot? You don't think they can move him down to play slot?
Me personally, I think we got enough depth where we got a lot of guys that can cover all the bases that we need. I think he probably will get some play time in 4 games because he still can redshirt. But I think more so you will see him probably on special teams. But that can change if he grabs the defense and what Kevin Steele wants him to do, and if they trust him. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they will put him out there if he shows strides in fall camp that he's, a trustable freshman, because that's a you know what I'm saying, playing as a freshman on defense, especially in the secondary, that is a big ask because you got to do a lot of reading and different concepts from the offense that you didn't really see in high school. So you got you also got to think like safety. We're so deep at safety. Yeah, like you got to think about the safeties that were there before him, like Brian Balaam and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So
I kept on hearing Brian transferred. Is that true? I kept on hearing Brian transferred out of Miami. Was that rumor BS or did it actually happen?
No, he didn't transfer.
Okay.
Yeah, I can think, but with Marquise, I like Marquise a lot. He was kind of one of my sleeper recruits that a lot of people don't talk about. I really love his range as a player. He kind of reminded me of Avante Williams coming out of high school as far as when I watched his tape. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I want to see a three safety setup where Avante's is going to be the over the top, and we have 2 strong safeties in James and who's the other guy? My God. Not Avante, the other young kid that we have on the roster. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Cam Kitchens?
Yeah, Cam. Having 2 strong safeties and 1 safety over the top. And stuff like that.
Also, Al Blaze, he playing some safety too this year. So don't forget about him.
Do you think Dunson might, do you guys think Isaiah might have to play with, because they're saying his hips are not as fluid at the corner position. Do you think he might have to transition to safety in the long run?
Maybe. I'm pretty sure. I think they want the DBs to be versatile though. If you got the size to play safety and corner, I think they're gonna cross train you to both. Me personally, because I know Kevin Steele likes to have diversity with his scheme.
Do you guys know if there's gonna be any big corner prospects at the fall camp? Like watching fall camp this week, this coming up.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be an open invite for anybody that they're recruiting in that area to come check out practice. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be several prospects there to look on practice. You know what I'm saying? So I won't be surprised about that.
But also we got to take in the fact that a lot of these kids are in camp themselves too. So You know, they getting ready for a season also. So I don't know. You know, you can probably have some guys poke their head in the here and there, but I think a lot of the guys are kind of focused on.
Yeah, because season start, I think Northwestern's first
26.
game is against. Yeah, no, I think their first game, Northwestern's first game, is actually against IMG this year, which is.
I thought Northwestern plays the team in Orlando first. They play IMG first. I may be wrong. I've been hearing some rumblings online about that game.
Well, I'm down here in Miami, and I have friends who have cousins that go to Northwestern. They said their preseason game was against the Orlando team.
Oh, okay. So it's the Jamboree game, don't you think? Okay, the Jamboree game. Okay.
I know. Central plays IMG this year too.
Oh,
how crazy is like you guys think Florida is going to be the national championship game for high school this year? Like Northwestern, IMG, or Northwestern, or Central versus IMG?
I think IMG has the best chances, but I don't think those other schools have the players to win it. Or you know what I'm saying?
You don't think they have the talent?
Not saying that, but you got to think IMG can recruit kids. You feel what I'm saying? So it's different.
I mean, you know, IMG got to play St. Francis again. You know, St. Francis beat them 2 years in a row. So,
okay,
you know what I'm saying?
I think they lost to Modern Day 2 years ago too in the national championship. Modern Day.
Yeah, so Modern Day beat everybody. They beat St. Francis too that year. You know what I'm saying? But St. Francis,
yeah,
you know,
possible. They got to lace. They got to line it up. You feel me?
Yeah,
what do you guys?
At the end of the day, that's why you play the game, right? You know what I'm saying? You got to line that thing up and play the game. You know, because on paper, everybody look. You know, IMG like they beat everybody on paper. You know what I'm saying? Until you line that thing up. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
I had to hit it for my boy UM Kane.
So where do you guys like? Where do you guys see it like a team like? What are your guys' opinions on us? Basically, apparently the pipeline for IMG is starting to build for Miami. Do you think that means we're pushing out Florida and Florida State out of that school now, where they're not going to be taking kids from that school, or Alabama?
I mean, they with that program like that, it's so many good players that's on that team. I don't think we're gonna just keep other schools out of there, but I think we'll start getting our fair share of the top litter. You feel what I'm saying? Because of course, I always, you know, I'm gonna trust Mario as far as when it comes to recruiting. As far as he's a hell of a recruiter, but he's starting to get the top, you know, echelon of the players on that program. You know what I'm saying? So
like in Pemba or something like that.
Yeah. So I think hopefully we can start getting 3 or 4 kids a year from them.
I mean, yeah, we'd never just stop, you know what I'm saying, a program from recruiting that school because that school has so much, a plethora of talent every year. You know what I'm saying? We just want to be able to get our fair share, you know what I'm saying, of players from that school that we identify that we want for our program. You know what I'm saying? So
we have got players from that program before. So let's not make it seem like we haven't got players from IMG. We have got players from there before.
But what I'm talking about is, if Mario continues, let's say we're winning with Mario, do you think he can have that? Do you think he can set up that state of Miami mentality where he's walling off the whole state, or that can't work?
Ain't no such thing as state of Miami no more. The state of Miami was a myth. It was because nobody was down here recruiting like that. You didn't have these huddles. You didn't have rival sites. Ain't no such thing as
technology.
You didn't have all these football camps.
No, I'm talking about the mentality.
I won't say. In my opinion, I won't say it was a myth. It was just a philosophy. You know what I'm saying? It was a philosophy of Coach Howard when he's like, you know, the state of Miami. You know, you try to keep most of these young men home. So I won't say it was a myth. It was just a philosophy, a mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what you're saying is correct, but it was that way because you were able to hide kids. You can't hide kids. You can't hide kids
I
no
get
more.
that. I get that.
Ain't no
I
more.
said,
Ain't no more. It's no secret down here no more. So
I mean, everything changes, so we just got to be more diligent, and we got to put a better product on the field to keep players home.
Yeah.
At the end of the
I
day,
think
that's what it
like you
boils
just
down
said,
to.
Black, just like what you just said, Black, if the product on the field, you know what I'm saying, starts to show better, you know what I'm saying, I think we're going to start getting – we still get a good amount of players from South Florida, but the guys that we truly want that'll go to Alabama or Ohio State, you know what I'm saying,
Georgia.
Still show, I think we would start to keep a lot more of those guys home.
Facts.
Yeah,
but we do have to win.
That's what's scary. What people don't realize, if Miami, the two teams that I keep on saying that college football does well when these two teams are dominating are USC and Miami. You guys agree? College football is at their best when those two teams are. Maybe Texas a little bit, but they're too high.
I always consider USC the Miami of the West Coast. I always consider them that. It's the same type of climate. You know what I'm saying? LA has a hellified talent, you know what I'm saying, also. So, you know what I'm saying? So I can definitely see where you're coming from with that. Because the two most dominant programs to me was USC far as just skilled players. Was USC and Miami.
Dude, don't let Penn State fans hear you say that.
Man, forget Penn State, man. But you got anything else, Tony, man? I appreciate you for jumping up here, bro.
Yeah, nothing else. Thanks for letting me on.
No problem, my man. No problem, man. Good talking to you, man.
I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. So what's up, though, Oop? My boy Oop done jumped in. What's up, Oop?
What's good, fellas? Getting ready for this day one of training camp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. We're gonna jump in. We're gonna talk about a couple of recruits that we didn't get to talk about last week, man. How y'all feel about Malik Bryant, bro, from Jones, Orlando, Florida? 6'2", 235, man. Big get at the linebacker position, bro. Hellified linebacker, bro. I love that kid, man. What y'all think? I know you probably already spoke on this, Black, on Maxed Out, you know what I'm saying, but kind of reanalyze your assessment on this.
Now, what I said about him, of course, is a great get. I said, you adding more depth to that position, to that room, a versatile linebacker, you know what I'm saying? There's somebody that can play in the middle or on the edge for you, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely a run stopper, and he's a dog, you know what I'm saying? He's a dog, you know what I mean? Like, he played at IMG. You know what I'm saying? He played against some of the best competition. No, he played against the best competition in the country. You know what I'm saying? So his pedigree. You know what I'm saying? He about that business. When the lights turn on, you know where to find them at. You know what I'm saying? Either in one of them gaps, A, B, C. You know what I'm saying? He come in the field. So it's a great get, man, and it's a trendsetter. It gets the ball rolling at that position. It's like, yo, okay. We got this person. Guess what? We got Malik. We ain't done there. We're going to get somebody else. We stockpiling talent. So it'll let all three of us know if we was already committed, all three of us here, and we all play the same position, that we got another commit. It's like, yo, I got to be busting my tail in my workouts before when I get to Miami so I can be ready to show face, because I got to perform day in, day out. I cannot slip, because if I slip, Ook is right there on my tail, or vice versa. If Ookie slip, I'm telling him, oh yeah, you messed up today. So I'm moving up over you today. When that depth chart come out, I'm over you when we come out for that second practice. It's just gonna breed competition. The competition breeds, that competitiveness. And that's when Miami was great, fellas, and all of y'all can agree with that. We were great when the starters were afraid to get hurt because they knew they would probably never see the field again.
Yeah, and I also want to give a big shout out to Coach Charlie Strong also in his recruitment of getting these two great linebackers that he's got so far, natural linebackers. And that's one thing I am excited about right now, seeing that. Because the previous staff, man, we got a lot of guys like Sam Brooks and, those guys that you kind of play DN at high school that we kind of transfer to that linebacker position, and some of them didn't make that transition. You feel what I'm saying? But this linebacker recruitment has been excellent, man. We got 3, you know what I'm saying, natural linebackers with Wesley. You know what I'm saying? Malik Bryan. What's the other kid we got? I forgot his name that we
Raul.
Raul.
And it's another one too. It's another one I think too.
Oh yeah, Bobby Washington.
Bobby Washington.
Yeah, Bobby Washington. So man, this
linebacker and everybody sleeps on Bobby Washington. Watch him be a freaking stud, a certified goon. You watch.
And what I love about these guys that they brought in, all of them are already is pretty much college football ready.
You stole my thunder right there, because I was just about to say that they already bigger than the cats we already had on the staff right now, and they've been here 2-3 years, and they you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But you do know why though.
Hold on, you know another thing, right? Another thing. Hold that point, T. Another thing. What I like about them, it's scheme versatility, position flexibility with these linebackers, where they could play the Will, Sam, the Mike. It's versatility. So with Kevin Steele, we know what Coach Steele is. We know how his game plan to change from week to week, depending on the team we playing. And it's that position flexibility, man. That we haven't had here in a while with our players, yo. And that's one of the things I'm looking forward to. Like, I'm just looking forward to see what type of defense we roll out against A&M. You know what I'm saying? It's yo, man, it starts tomorrow. I don't know how excited y'all are, but yo, this thing gets cracking tomorrow, B. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm hyped, dog. I'm hyped, man. I'm very hyped, man. But let's knock out these other recruits real quick that we didn't get to talk about. Tommy Kessler. You know what I'm saying? We took this guy from, you know what I'm saying, from them turds, man. You know, a lot of Gator fans wanted this kid. They were talking a lot of trash, and you know he decommitted at like midnight or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And he's been a Miami lock since. And Mario doing this thing. He got another people mover, like my boy Black like to say, 6'6", 230.
A trench bully. Trench
bully, bro. Like the online commits that we got, bro. This is crazy, bro.
But I don't know. Hey, Ook, I don't know if you watched his film or UT. But when you watch his film and you watch his defensive tackle film, bro, his defensive tackle film is just as impressive, and in some people's eyes is more impressive than his offensive line, because he's that big and he's that fast and he's agile. He can move laterally. He can get up the field. Like, bro.
And you know what? That's crazy that you mentioned that, because I think like every offensive lineman that we gotten, they play both sides of the field. If I'm not mistaken, even Francis, I think he plays a little D tackle too. You know what I mean?
They got that mean streak. You know, D tackles are some mean guys, man. And you can show, and that shows in how they drive blocking. You know what I'm saying? Them some mean nasty dudes, man. You feel what I'm saying? So Mario, man, hey, big ups to him and Mirabal for going after and identifying these big boys, man. This is that Alabama, Georgia type recruiting, right there, as far as in the offensive lineman, bro. Like everybody's 6'6", 330 something. You feel
Jay, what up, Jay? What up, Jay Will?
Whoa, my boy Jay Will, what's up, big dog? 407 in the building. Jay, what's happening? Yeah, hey, everybody do what my boy Hagan said. Hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Yes, sir. I can concur. Yes, I feel you, Winston. I know you loving it out there in LA too. I was the kid, advocate of Mario, implement the state of mindset. Yeah, I can dig it. Boom. What's up, Brian? It's all good, big dog. You in here now?
Yeah, it's all good.
Yes, sir. So what you think? What you like about Big Tommy though, Ook?
Size, man. Size and just athleticism. You know what I'm saying? He can move for a big dude. You know what I mean?
And he's not sloppy.
Exactly.
He don't have a sloppy body.
Exactly.
Hey,
go ahead. If you put him inside or if you put him outside, he has a size of a tackle. You know what I'm saying? So he's not like a 6'3", 6'4" guy You know what I'm saying? If you do happen to put him out there and tackle whatever, he's got a natural size to be a left or right tackle.
That's true. That's true. That is true. And let's talk about the last recruit. Then we're gonna get into this fall camp review. Abram Murray, 2024, the #1 kicker in the nation from Shreveport, Louisiana, CF Bird High School, 6'1", 180. That's a pretty tall kicker. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you already know how important special teams is, man. Yep. You gotta have kickers because it's gonna be games where it comes down to the wire. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna want that kid to be able to hit that 40-yard, you know what I'm saying, or that chip shot. Or we may need to hit a 55-yarder to win the game or ice the game. You feel what I'm saying? Hey. So I think it's a great catch. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, word around the street is he already banged a 68-yarder.
Huh?
Word around the campfire is he's already nailed a 68-yard field goal.
60
in an actual game. In an actual game,
out of camp. At a camp, he banged a 68 yard.
Wow. That's a strong leg right there.
Like, it's just like, our fortunes with kickers the past 3 years has been great. You know what I'm saying? The kicker we got now, we had his brother, you know what I'm saying? And now we got the #1 kicker in the country, you know what I'm saying, for 2024. Like, yeah, special teams is 1/4 of a football game. You know what I'm saying? And look, we all know how important kicking is because we lost several games due to our kicking situation a few years ago.
And last year.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But great pickup, man. Hopefully he sticks. I'm pretty sure he will. Kickers usually don't decommit. You feel what I'm saying? But big ups to this kid. So let's jump into the meat and potatoes of this conversation that we having, man. Fall camp, bro. I'm gonna let Ook go. Hey, Ook, what are you looking forward to the most, man? What are you looking to see in fall camp?
Oh man, just new names emerging. You know what I'm saying? I think we already know, certain cats that we are already looking for. You know what I'm saying? For the tackle, we looking for Taylor, quarterback TVD, Garcia. You know what I'm saying? DBs, Blaze and company or whatever, but we looking to see what, some new names emerge, and not just on some trying to create false competition, but who really pushing people, who really pushing for some time, I'm willing to really see what the off-season regimen really did for some of these kids.
Okay, that's pretty good with that one. I like that. What about you, Black?
I mean, I'm looking forward to the start of Coach Cristobal era. I'm looking forward to Green Tree being what it used to be. Competition across the board, practices being just as hard as the game. I'm looking forward to hearing that my man Don Chaney done ran somebody's face off that try to stick their nose in there and want some of that business. And he dropped that thing on them, let them know, yo, don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? And I'm also looking forward to seeing Rooster because he put on another 10 pounds, so he weighing $190 now. So,
Roster.
Roster, what's up? What's up, E? So he could take a little pounding. I'm also looking forward to see how the receivers step up. You know what I'm saying? Look for the receivers to step up. I mean, I could say TVD, but I think that dude is ready. He's primed for a great season. And the DBs, baby. I want to see what them DBs gonna look like. Right. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what them DBs gonna look like. You know what I'm saying? But overall, man, I'm excited. And the linebackers, of course, too. But I'm excited to see this team get after it. That's what I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear like, yo, we got after it today. Like, yo, I want to see a couple scuffles. I want to see a couple scuffles. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, yeah. And that's it, man. Because
and I will say John Campbell, coming back from injury, he's
definitely
he's intriguing because he didn't get to go through spring practice, and I'm just curious to see how he's going to take to fall practice, being out for so long. You know what I mean? And how much he has grown since then. Like, he's a big kid. He was highly recruited. You know what I mean? So see if he take that next step.
I'm glad you said Campbell. I'm actually anxious to see, his progression as a player. Coach Cristobal rant and raved about him in his interview I think yesterday. So that's very big because of course he was pushing to be a starter last year before he got hurt. So I'm very excited to see how the offensive line is producing. Right now, as far as in fall camp, I know big Zion going to be out until the first game because he got his knee scoped. So I'm looking forward to seeing who else is going to step up to show that they can provide depth at that position, just in case one of these scenarios happen again. Is something about somebody getting nicked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm most excited to see the offensive line production. I already know the running backs going to do their thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about the running backs, receivers. I want three guys to emerge to say, I'm the guy. We think it's gonna be X, we think it's gonna be Keyshawn, you know what I'm saying? But I want them to solidify that. Like, hey, no doubt, I'm the guy. I'm gonna be a consistent target for TVD. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not worried about the tight ends either. I know them boys gonna do that thing. And I'm just overall, man, I'm just excited for what the direction we're gonna be going in. And I'm anxious to see the production and see if these guys are really worth the money that they putting the money behind. Man, I just want to see the production, bro. Defensively, I will say I want to see the production at the ends. Who's going to emerge as the starting D ends? I seen a depth chart like earlier this last week, and they had Jafari starting right now with the projection starting. So I want to see what my guy Chance Williams do. I hope he takes the next step to be that guy because he has an elite first step as a defensive end, and I think that's a big money thing to have trying to get to that next level. Linebackers, of course, I think the UCLA transfer is gonna kind of solidify us and give us the leadership that we need at that position because he played so a good amount of football. And I'm also excited to see Keontae Smith and Chase Smith. And of course, Al Blaze, he's been out for like 1.5, 2 years. And I'm excited for that kid, man, because he's a Blaze. You feel what I'm saying? And that kid bleeds orange and green. Yeah.
Well, I don't gotta talk about because I always talk about my bias to Blaze because of I knew his
Flo, what up, big dog?
So Flo, what up, Flo? So yeah, Blaze is always like, even if I don't mention Blaze, I mention him enough for people to know, like, yeah, I'm in his corner. I want to see him ball out. You know what I'm saying? Because he's due. You know what I'm saying? He's due. And I think people forget, when he was healthy, he was probably one of our best players on defense. You know what I'm saying? When he was healthy.
So first week. So what do you think? What do you think gonna be the basis of the first week of camp? Is it just gonna be, usually? If I can reflect back on when we started the fall camp, it was usually, of course, we was in helmets and shorts. And I get, I don't know if they're going to start implementing the game plan now, or they just kind of, refreshing what they went over in the spring. What do y'all think going to be the emphasis on the first week?
Reestablishing the culture. Reestablishing the culture. Yeah, reestablishing that Miami culture of physicality on the practice field and competition. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much to pick up where they left off in spring, but it's gonna be more intense now. You know what I'm saying? That volume gonna be turned all the way up. I mean, they may even break the volume now. You know what I'm saying? Like, competition is at the utmost, and I don't care if it's helmets and shorts, you still compete. So that's what I think they're gonna start off with and maintain that throughout the season. Of course, they'll put the game plan in the closer they get to September, close to the game. But right now, it's establishing that work mentality, that culture, man.
Yeah, I agree. You just probably gonna be shirts and helmets. You know what I mean? Just getting everybody back into focus. You know what I'm saying? Getting back into work mode. I think. If I'm not mistaken, like the coaches were saying, they gonna start implementing game plan and all that stuff through that at once spring was over with. So I think they've been doing that during the off season, sort of like.
Facts. Facts,
But
Oop. Facts, Oop. You right. Facts, Oop. And Jay Will, you right.
I'm about to
Facts.
say Jay Will, yeah. Because that first two games we should win. I honestly think, bro, our first two games, bro, we're gonna see a very vanilla offense. Very vanilla. I think we more so gonna be more run heavy the first 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? To just establish that run and to try to not to, you know what I'm saying, show too much because we got a big game week 3. So yeah.
Here's my thing with that. You know what I'm saying? And this football is football, right?
Yep.
And you know what I'm saying? If you gonna run what you gonna run. We always talk about first 2 games, or if we playing like a Bethune-Cookman, not showing too much. Great teams show whatever, regardless who they play. You know what I'm saying? Other teams still got to stop it. You know what I'm saying? So
I understand that you can still work on that. Is a good time to work on certain things, but you don't want to show your hand too much because you know you don't have to win the game. Because at the end of the day, the object of those 2 games is to get some experience, get some of the younger guys' feet wet, and not get hurt. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna go bounce to the wall against a Bethune-Cookman or a Southern Miss, and you know what I'm saying, I'm airing it out. Then my quarterback take a blindside, a crazy hit, and he out. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Why not use? I know I'm the better team up front. Why not just run the ball and I don't even have to run Chaney or you know what I'm saying, or Rooster the whole time. I can get my younger guys.
Get Citizen in there.
Get Citizen in there. He got 4 games to play. Let him get some reps. Of course, you're going to play.
Citizen, Bad, Parrish.
You know what I'm saying? You can get Rooster and Chaney some carries, but I don't need them to get 20 carries against Bethune-Cookman. You feel what I'm saying?
No,
kind of like how we played that team last year when Garcia and TVD split and was going crazy. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Garcia got hurt. You feel what I'm saying? You see the risk you take?
Right.
You feel me? So I get what you're saying, but me personally, I think Mario kind of thinks the same. He's going to try to establish the run and control the clock and get out of there unscathed with injuries. Those 2 weeks, the most critical thing is not getting players hurt. Key players hurt at that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Work on special team stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's the time. It's a glorified scrimmage. You want to work on some stuff, but you don't want to show too much.
That Southern Miss game might be kind of tough now. Don't sleep on that game.
They're not the old Southern Miss, bro. They're not the old Southern Miss. You feel me?
Yeah, that game shouldn't be close. You know what I'm saying?
Be close. If that game is close, that's a problem.
If that thing, it could go 2 ways, right? If like you just said, TJ, if it's a struggle, if it's close, it's a problem. But if it's close, it's because these young men are looking forward to the following week and they ain't focused on the task at hand. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, I can't worry about the man with the gun when it's a guy with a knife standing right in front of me. I got to take care of the dude with the knife right here. Because if I'm worried about that dude, this dude he gonna stab me. He gonna stab me all up. Let me take care of this dude. Then I can worry about that guy standing back there with a gun or whatever, another type of weapon. So let me focus on Southern Miss. Let me go ahead and put foot to their tail. And then we start thinking about Texas A&M going into College Station and time to turn this college football thing on its head when we go in there and we dominate these dudes how we supposed to.
Okay, let me ask you.
I want to say dominate, but that's my thing. We still can dominate them by dominating on the ground. You feel what I'm saying? Of course, you don't throw the ball. You feel what I'm saying? But we can still put on a dominant performance. I just don't want to. We ain't got to show the 5 wide, the double tight, then we shifting all 4 tight ends out. You know what I'm saying? Those are wrinkles that you bring out against a Texas A&M because this ball is all out. I'm trying to win the game. But let me kind of lead up to what my boy Mario Galloway just said. What game do you think is more impressive win, Texas A&M or Clemson? Me personally, I would say Clemson would be the most impressive because that direct path, because we probably have to play them again in the conference championship, and we ain't beat them the last 2 times we played. Well, actually, the last 3 times I think that we played them. So
let me ask you a question. Let me ask y'all a question. Now, me and Slaughter got into it back and forth with Jimbo about Jimbo as a coach the other day on Twitter. I just
I'm glad you changed your Twitter handle too, because I was about to go left with you, but I had to remember that's ooh.
This is the thing, right? I feel like, and I get it, it's SEC. You know, Jimbo's won a national championship. He's recruited well the last couple of years at A&M. I just feel like we overrating this Texas A&M team. They got more questions on their team than we really do. They still don't know who their quarterback gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Read this. Alpha K, what up, dog?
That's right.
But they lost tons of players on the defensive side of the ball to the league and graduation and all of that. But we still questioning ourselves going into that game. Now, I get it's a home game. That's one of the toughest grounds to play against. But we went up there and beat them before. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think, bro. But this is my thing with Jimbo, bro. Like you kind of I think you underestimate Jimbo Fisher, bro. Like Jimbo he's a great recruiter. He's been recruiting well since he's been at Texas A&M. Yeah, they may lose some stuff. They may lose some players, but I don't expect the 8-4 Texas A&M team this year. They did beat Alabama, you know what I'm saying, last year. You feel what I'm saying? And he's gonna get a team ready to play. Every time we played a Jimbo team, we had to come down to the last drive. The last time, every time, even when we lost, you feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When we lost to them when he was at Florida State, it was always a tough, close game, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
But could you put him in the same category as some people want to put Mario as a coach that still loses games he probably shouldn't lose? Because
I don't put him. This is why I rank Jimbo Fisher. I rank Jimbo Fisher number 5.
Now that was behind Lincoln Riley, right? Because Lincoln Riley was
no. So my top four coaches, of course, Nick Saban number 1. Number 2, I gotta go Dabo Swinney. Number 3, I gotta go. Actually,
I think Ryan Day. I think Ryan Day. I take Ryan Day over Dabo.
Oh man, I don't know.
I mean, that's debatable. He got one.
But if you do, that's your opinion. But for me, I don't put Kirby over over Jimbo. I don't. I put Jimbo.
Okay, I agree with you. I'm not necessarily impressed with Kirby, but here's my only But here's my only thing about Jimbo. He even the way he even left Florida State, that whole situation, he had class on top of class, and all that fell apart when he was there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, hold on. So what fell? You do know his season? He was 9-4 that year, right? They were 9-4 the year that he left.
Right.
They were 9-4. G. That just further proves that it didn't fall apart. They just got so used to winning that they got spoiled. You wanted this man gone after a 9-win season. That is asinine. You feel what I'm saying? That's like Bama wanted. But that was like 2-3 years after winning the national But the
championship.
year before they won 10 games.
All right, so check this out. So the answer, so for me to answer the question, yes, to me, Clemson would be, but I'm gonna say, Texas A&M, just because it's everybody in this SEC bias, right? This SEC mega conference is the best conference. It's almost like the NFL minor league. So to go into College Station and beat an SEC team, I think that's pretty impressive. But don't get me wrong, I definitely want to beat Clemson. I want to put foot to they fit, you know what I mean? I won't stomp a mud hole in Dallas.
Texas A&M would be a great victory for me just because of recruiting and all these South Florida kids that want to run out there. That's really why I want to beat them. Because
you almost opened the door, almost went on a rant. You know what I'm saying? Because I always do something about it. Yeah. Because I'm gonna save this rant. I'm gonna save it.
Man, let it go. on, man. Well, say what you gonna say, dog. You know how we get down. Say what you gonna say.
Yeah, because it'll be a good pretty much middle finger to a lot of these street agents that be pushing players to schools for some money. Oh, rat. Let me tell you something, man. A rat don't play in the cat's doorway.
No, I don't.
If you know what I'm saying. A rat don't play in the cat's doorway. And if he does because he already seen a hole where he can go and escape to. And that's what a lot of these street agents be preying on these children, these young men, and pushing them to these universities so they can get some dough. If anybody saw The Godfather, he was called the Black Hand, the dude that was trying to get pieces off of everybody's businesses. That's what these dudes are. And one in particular that everybody know who I'm talking about. It'll definitely be a egg on your face if we go into College Station and put foot to them dudes. So yeah.
So Kay,
does it rhyme with low?
Yes, it definitely rhymes with low. Hey, guess what? It also it's like Merlot. You know what I'm saying?
So Jay, so which one you think would be the most impressive win?
I missed some of what y'all said when I was jumping on the show. Man, I definitely say Texas A&M. Me personally. Because that sets the tone. Like Clemson is later on in the season. Like that Texas A&M sets the tone for the season. That's on the road. That's SEC. We go into College Station and beat them. Oh, it's on.
Hey, and guess what? And Jay, you can, all of y'all, everybody, we can all agree hopefully on this. We already know that's gonna be prime time. Like College game day
at 9 o'clock.
It's a 9 o'clock game.
That's a 9 o'clock
exactly.
game. We're gonna be the only thing smoking.
Look, college game day is going to be there.
Ain't nobody watching the West Coast. I don't know what West Coast game gonna be on, but ain't nobody gonna be watching it. So
right, college game day is going to be there. So yes, and that's when we supposed to show up and show out.
Prime time.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I agree with y'all. I definitely agree. Hearing y'all statements, I kind of agree more that Texas A&M would be a more impressive victory because of the national stage early in the season, and that win right there can do this.
Yep.
Right. Because look, like check it out.
Come in the Clemson undefeated, and it's a number one versus whatever. You feel me? So
it'll say, hey, Mario can say, hey, y'all can continue going over there to Jimbo, Central, Northwestern, whoever y'all can still continue to go over there.
Well, see, the other thing for me is we go into Texas, we go into College Station and get that victory in that house because you know that crowd gonna be hostile.
Yeah,
we going into that hostile environment and get that dub. Then for we got a lot of young guys on the team. For a lot of them cats, going into Clemson, going into Death Valley ain't gonna seem so big later on in the season. Facts. So that's why I say that. That's why I say that Texas A&M game is huge.
And Jay, guess what? Piggybacking off what you just said, with these young men that's gonna play in that game, and if they ball out, guess what? Quarter by quarter, they're gaining confidence. They're realizing, like, yo, I could play on this stage. I could play on this level. And if we get that win, it's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a problem. Look, it's gonna be. Hey, look, it's gonna be a lot of certified goons made in that game, baby. Gonna be a lot of certified goons growing up in that game.
You say what now?
You going to the game?
I don't know yet. We still trying to work that out.
So I've been looking. I was thinking about going, but you gotta. A lot of people gotta stay in Houston for.
Yeah, you pretty much gotta stay in Houston.
That's an hour and 30-minute drive.
Man, that's fine. That's like driving to Gainesville. Ain't no problem. For me,
you sound like Skip. You sound like Santa Chalk.
Ain't no problem.
Orlando Magic, man. What's going on, man?
Hey, man. Look, man. Everybody know how I get down. Everybody know how I get down. I love McCain's, but it's man. Look,
hey, Jay. Hey, look. Jay reps those Magic, baby. Look.
Hey, look, I gotta come check out a Magic game with you this year, bro.
You better get on now. I'm telling you now. You better get on now, brother.
Hey, check this out. We was on a Zoom one time during the game, Hey, Jay had to mute himself because he was kirking out.
Hey, it was a summer league game too.
Yeah, exactly. A Magic game, and look, and the Dallas game. Oh, let me tell you something. Jay almost had an aneurysm on the Dallas game, yo. He was bugging.
Hey, you see what Fila said? He said, if Miami beats Texas A&M, I'm looking for the police to escort me out. That's gonna be crazy. When we win that game, bro, my Twitter account is gonna be, you know what I'm saying, suspended.
Yeah,
I'm going crazy. I am going crazy, bro. So we're gonna do this little rundown real quick, man. Give me your starters on offense and defense, and then we'll go down. I can go last. Who you looking to see start? That's going to be the starters week 1.
Well, why don't we just take a position?
We can do a position.
Yeah,
do a position. You pick a position you want.
We can go position by position. Like we can say O-line. Like, U can say who we think can start at tackle. I say who I think can start. We go guard, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
That's fine. I'll let you take the lead on that.
Well, right now, left tackle is going to be Campbell because Zion's hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I think Campbell will start out at left tackle. You know what I mean? And if he, show improve and he, does what we expect him to do, I think eventually he'll move to right tackle. You know what I'm saying? When Zion come back.
Hey, real quick, Ablakk, because I got to do this. Can anybody tell me where John Campbell from?
Orlando.
Orlando, baby.
No, he's from Dr. Phillips, right?
Dr. Phillips.
Yeah. Everybody, anytime you mention somebody from Orlando, I got to,
Right.
I got to throw that in there.
Y'all actually picked up y'all, you know what I'm saying? Picked y'all staying up, man, with these recruits, man. Y'all been putting out some good recruits the last few years.
Yeah. Especially I'm trying to steer as many to Miami as possible, but
Yeah, man, yeah.
But I'm with you on that, Ablakk. But you don't think Zion gonna be back in time?
Well, from what I was saying, they was gonna hold him out until, they was gonna hold him out just precautionary reasons, you know what I'm saying? Because but they don't think we really need him for the first 2 games like that.
But do you think that's a good idea though?
No, I think he needs some reps
before that Texas A&M game.
I think he's gonna get some game reps. I really do. I think he'll get some game reps because he's gonna need it.
I wouldn't want his first reps to be against Texas A&M.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You want to know if he good to go, because I think in the interview yesterday with Mario at the press conference, he said he'll be back week 1. He's looking for him at the start of the season. So
we'll be good.
Yeah. So I just run down mine. I think left tackle is gonna be I say Zion. Left guard, of course, I'm going Big River. Center, Clark. Right tackle, I'm gonna go Scaife. I think Scaife is gonna be the starter. Not right tackle, right guard. I think it's gonna be Scaife. And my tackle is going to be John Campbell. Because one thing, the only name I've heard Mirabal constantly rave about has been Scaife. Every time in the interview, he brought up Scaife. I think he's going to start. I think you're going to see a different DJ Scaife. I'm pretty sure he put on some added weight so he can play guard or tackle. If you know what I'm saying. Of course, they cross-train a lot of guys. But I think that's going to be the start as far as at the offensive line. You feel what I'm saying?
I got the same, except for Zagapolo. I think is gonna start at right guard.
Okay.
So you don't have Scaife starting.
I don't have Scaife starting at right guard. No, he may start at right tackle, but if Campbell is balling, I've seen enough. I've seen that movie with Scaife. I want to see something different.
But we didn't see we ain't seen this the part 2.
You right. So look
with these guys though.
Right. So if he balls out, I will stand corrected. I'll be like, yo, he's showing me something different. Great. That's great.
What's yours, Jay?
Nah, I got the same one as you.
What about you?
My same one.
For Orlando, I'm rolling with what you got. Yeah.
Receivers. I know that's where everybody's shit gonna be different. I already know that. Who y'all? Give me 3.
I kick it off. I got Restrepo. I got Keyshawn, and I got Latson.
That's mine right there. I don't need to go no more. That's mine right there.
What's yours, Luke?
I got X, Keyshawn. I'm gonna throw the junior transfer in there. I think he gonna get on.
Okay, mine is gonna be Keyshawn, Romello Brinson, and X.
And I'm not mad at the Romello Brinson. I can easily swap Romello with Latson or Keyshawn. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I'm with.
I just want to see. I want to hear how Romello's doing in fall camp. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a Romello fan. I was up here last year talking about he was gonna be a dog. So yeah.
I love Romello, man. I wish he could have played in the spring, man.
Yeah. Right. Tight ends. We already pretty much know the starters at tight end, so we ain't really gotta.
No, I mean mine is Arroyo.
But
Arroyo.
Yeah, but I think Arroyo taking off this year.
Yeah, I think Arroyo gonna be the starter.
I don't think he's gonna start.
I'm not agreeing with that.
I don't think he's gonna start over.
Look, man. Hey, look. Only reason I say that because the same thing y'all said to me when I said about Scaife, and y'all said it's a different people. This is different. Even though Coach Fields is still here, he don't got the same head coach.
Yeah.
And if Arroyo is showing improving, I just think Arroyo is the better player, right? Mallory is nice. But Arroyo is a goon.
I can dig it. Run it back. Run it back. And let's put it on the table. Run it back. Everybody healthy. Who's starting? I'm gonna start this one off. I'm gonna start this one off. Baby. Rooster, number 1.
Chaney.
Parrish, number 2. Chaney, 3.
Chaney 1.
Thad 4 and Citizen 5.
Chaney 1. Rooster 2. Citizen 3. Thad 4. Throwing in the curveball. I'm being different today. I'm being different. Even though I think Thad'd be 3. I'm throwing in the curveball. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing like, running back is one of the easiest positions to translate from high school to college. Yeah. And you got a young man that's hungry, that can ball. And he already came in shape, and he was here. So I'm gonna say him 3, even though I think it would be Thad because he changed his body. Thad changed his whole attitude, his work ethic. But Citizen is hot on the trail. He's hot on catch trails. He's on their heels. So yeah,
I like Citizen. I don't see him. I think he's gonna red shirt. I think he's gonna red shirt. But I wouldn't be upset at all if he, does get some playing time. I do think he's still in playing time against the lesser opponents, though.
Yeah, first 2 games he's gonna play, but me personally, with the depth that we have, I just don't see how he, barring injury, I just don't see how he sees the field, man.
Who your starter? Give me your depth chart.
Man, my depth chart, until I see otherwise, and once again, a lot gonna get it's all gonna shake out in fall camp. But until I see otherwise, man, you got to go with who been there. And Jalen Rooster been there. So Rooster. And then I got Parrish. Well, Parrish and Chaney are gonna interchange, man. And then that. But the thing is, here's the thing. I don't really care who's the starter at running back because all of them gonna play.
Yeah, because
if you remember what Cristobal, what Oregon looked like with all them running backs that they had, man. They had like a bell cow sometimes that would get the majority of the carries, but for the most part, man, they like to spread that thing out, hit you with different packages and all types of stuff, man. And all those running backs bring something different, so they all gonna play, man. I don't care who starts.
But this the thing, though. Kevin Smith, I watched this interview before we started the show. And he said the playing time is just pretty much predicated on who they can trust the most. You feel what I'm saying? And he said the starter may not be the most talented guy, which I've always been saying. You know what I'm saying? The people on Twitter, they be killing me when I kept saying that. Hey, the reason why Cam is playing is because he's the most trusted. You feel what I'm saying? He does it all well. You feel what I'm saying? But I think, like he said, they had 3 backs with over 100 carries at Ole Miss when he was there. So he said it can be done. You know what I'm saying? So if we got 3 backs that are trustworthy, I think we're gonna see that running back by 100 carry guys. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if they produce it. You know what I'm saying? So why do I have to air it out if I can get it on the ground? You feel what I'm saying? And control the game. So I mean, I'm excited with Kevin Smith being the running backs coach, bro. But I think we're gonna see the running backs gonna really show out. I think we're gonna have our first 1,000-yard rusher. You know what I'm saying, that we've had. So when the last 1,000-yard rusher was what's my guy that played at this?
Homer.
Travis Homer was the last.
Yeah, Travis Homer. Yep.
So hopefully we'll get another 1,000-yard rusher this year. So what other position we need? But we already finished with offense.
Yeah, finish offense.
Defensive line. Give me a defensive line starters. Go, Ablakk.
Oh, I got Messidor at DN.
Mm-hmm.
I got Messidor at one DN. I got what's the brother name from UCLA? The other transfer. I got him at the other DN.
Goudet.
Yeah, Goudet. I got Goudet. I got Daryl Jackson at one tackle. I got LT at the other tackle. That's my D line right there.
What about you, Oop?
I'm gonna go with what D Black said, but I'm gonna say at the other DN, I'm gonna take the kid that came from USC.
Oh, Lichtenstein?
Yep.
Lichtenstein?
Yep.
What about you, Jay? I'm gonna go last.
I got Harvey and Agude on the outside. I got Messidor inside, man. Messidor and LT.
Okay. Me, I'm gonna go. I think Chance Williams is gonna partake that starting DN from Jafari. I think that's gonna happen.
I knew you was gonna choose Chance Groov.
I got Leonard Taylor, DT. I got my other DT, JAH, Harrison Hunt. A lot of people sleep on this kid. This kid has been nothing but a stud for us since he's been in Miami. DN, I got Mitchell. That's gonna be my other DN. So that's mine. What about linebackers? Your Will, Sam, and Mike and Sam. Who y'all got? Start.
Well, I got Caleb Johnson. I got Caleb Johnson at the mic from UCLA.
Who your Will?
Well, my Will, they doing like it's gonna be a lot of people. It's gonna be Tyreek. It's gonna be the strong because they run the 4-2-5. So Reed gonna be inside. That Joker spot they're gonna be running. Shit.
What about
Sam? No, that is my Sam. My Will. No, my Will would be Tariq. My Sam would be Steve. My Sam would be Steve. My Will would be Reek.
All right. My Will would be Keontae Smith. My middle would be Caleb Johnson. And my Sam would be Gil Fireson. That would be my Sam. That's my Sam. What about you, Jay?
Well, the thing is, I'm only taking two because we're not doing the same. Hold on, I'm getting calls like crazy.
But you got to think, our Sam is pretty much that back is that 4-2-5 guy.
Yeah, he's like that hybrid DB.
Yeah, he's the hybrid DB. Our Sam is.
So that's why I put Reek. No, he's the Will. So that's why I put Reek at my Will. And yeah, but go ahead, Jay.
Well, my bad. I'm looking at. I'm putting them. That's in the secondary for me. But I don't see how
you think he's gonna run.
The two that I don't think there's any way that Chase ain't on the field this year. I got Chase and Caleb Johnson.
Okay.
Man in the linebacker position.
What about you, Luke?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Chase, Caleb. I think the freshmen get on the field.
Okay. DB.
See, I didn't say Chase because I'm talking about I'm going by the people that didn't, he didn't play spring, so he was hurt. So I'm going by the folks that was healthy. But
so
DBs
starting DBs.
Well, hey, D Black, you said you going by who did, but your boy didn't play in the spring. You got him as a starter.
Who?
Change.
Yeah, you're right, huh? You're right, huh? Yeah, you're right.
So with this format with the DBs, you give me 2 corners, a nickelback, and 2 safeties. Give me 2 corners, a nickelback, and 2.
Well, I think Porter gonna start. I think Porter gonna be one of the starting corners.
All right.
You know, Corey Couch could play the nickel, put him inside. And you know, it's a biased opinion. But bias, I'm gonna put my man Blaze at another corner.
All right. Who your 2? We ought to know who your 2 safeties are.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy, right? Because this is what I was talking about earlier about like position flexibility, right? Because say for my safeties, I say Cam Kitchens and James Williams, right? Avante can play that joker position in the defense. Cam Kitchens could play that joker, or James Williams could play that joker and it be Cam and Avante at the safeties. Like that's a good thing. That's a good situation to be in, right? So yeah.
And in some cases, James can move to that linebacker position.
Exactly. So
and that, yeah, it's gonna be hard to pick who's gonna start at safety, man. I mean, I know that everybody trying to move Reek inside, but Reek is still gonna be out there on the boundary for me on one side, and I'm taking Blaze, man.
Who your nickel?
Nickel. Well, once again, that nickel is gonna be it's gonna be Couch for me.
Okay.
Well, shit, Jay, we got the same secondary, Jay. We got the same secondary, just one player.
Yeah, so if you got Porter, I mean, Porter's gonna play, man. That's the thing, man. They all gonna play, but
right. Because
I got Blaze, man. Blaze finna make got that comeback year going on.
My 2 corners. I got Blaze at one corner. I got Tyreek Stevens at the other. My nickel is gonna be Marcus Clark. Marcus Clark is gonna be my nickel. My safeties, of course, are Cam Kitchens and James Williams. But I think we're going to see more of a 50-50 split with one or the other with Avante. And he can maybe take over the starter because he has the most range out of both.
Some games, don't be surprised if we see all 3 safeties in the game, to start the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's
in a game like Texas A&M, I wouldn't be surprised to see that.
Yeah. Who your starting? Who your 2 corners?
I'm going with Tyreek, Al.
Who your nickel?
Shit. Who's the guy that you had named my nickel? No, not him. I think it was Jay. I think it was Jay.
Couch.
Yeah, Couch. I'm going with Couch.
Who are your 2 safeties?
Avante and James.
Okay, I can see that one.
I can see that.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? Like I have Blaze, and you know what I'm saying, but I can see Porter playing nickel too. So it's like I said, position flexibility, versatility. It's great to have players who can play on the outside, but you can move their ass inside if a team want to spread you out to get more DBs on the field.
And one thing about Steele, man, like he always come up with these weird concepts for defense. Like, yeah, that's the thing. Like,
that's what makes it so special.
You remember what was it? The 3-1-7 he ran against LSU.
Against LSU,
held them to 28 points.
Yeah,
it was like 21 points, wasn't it? 20.
Like 21,
something like that. Yeah,
it was that season low.
Hey, it was under 30. That's all we know. And they were putting up. I think they averaged like 46 that year.
Yeah, it was 20 points under their average. Put it like that. You know what I'm saying?
So speaking of averaging, Fila just asked, do you guys think Miami can average 10 points a quarter?
Yeah.
I think so if we're wide open.
Yeah, I think we wide open. If that running game is clicking and teams gotta fear that running game, it's over. Because TVD gonna pick anybody apart. Anybody.
What up, Slim Shady? But y'all got anything else, man, before we get out of this thing, big dog? We've been going for an hour and 8 minutes. You know, we don't try to do it too long, man.
Hey Jay, make sure you it's time for you to stop hogging Davis's mom and send her up to Atlanta to Groove.
Hey man, I tried to bring it to you, man.
Yeah, I know, man. Like it was just crazy. Like even Pedro is here, but I gotta make a trip up top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yo,
It's just bad timing, man. I'm gonna be back up there. I was just up there in DC, but like we couldn't link up. We kept trying, but just couldn't link up, man. It was just bad timing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, Ook, have you had? Hey, hold on, hey, Ook, have you had Davis's mom yet? If you haven't, you missing out, brother.
What is Davis's
mom? I have no idea what y'all talking about, bro.
What is that?
Man, I mean, me and Jay, Scooty's brothers, please, Jay. Please. Scooty's brothers, Jay.
Hey, so you know your boy that do the funny videos with the game film review.
Like was it Mr. Go 30?
Like he always ends it with like a pun on Davis's mom.
No,
like,
the dude with the clicker.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that.
He was like, look, man. He was like the wide receiver was wide open all day, like Davis's mom.
Okay. But y'all got me with that one. Big dog. Hey, man. Oh, man. So, but again,
what's the big high school games in y'all area this year?
Well, hey, we starting it off right off the bat, man. We got Miami Northwestern coming up here to my alma mater.
When that game is?
That's August 20th.
Who they playing?
Jones.
Okay. That's what Malik at, right?
Yeah, that's what Malik at. That's where I went, man. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. They had to move it. They had to move it to the well, we call it the Citrus Bowl, but it's the Camping World. With a bowl. Yeah, they had to move it there, man, because like the tickets sold out for our high school stadium ain't but so big, and it just just couldn't fit. So they had to move it there, man. It's gonna be nice. It's a preseason game, but we still gonna.
Who you got winning?
Man, come on, you already know who I got winning.
Be realistic, man. Y'all think y'all got the boys down south, man?
And we owe them because they beat us in the state championship game 3 years ago.
4
years ago. So
Orange and Blue Canes, this is what he got. Joe, he actually got James Williams at wheel linebacker, Gil at joker, Blades and Stevenson at corner, Vontae Couch at safety. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know about this one, blood.
I could get down with all of that until the couch at safety. I just can't.
Yeah. I can dig that until then. Man, but I want to put this out there. Tomorrow is all Mario Cristobal. Take us to the promised land, brother. Take us to the promised land. We want an ACC title, bro. Let's get there. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got to do, man, get this team prepared for war. We trying to win this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? You're coming in as the savior. Save us so we can talk some shit on social media and we don't get humbled when motherfuckers say, when the last time y'all won a title?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I want to be able to talk shit like the Clemsons and the Ohio States. You know what I'm saying? In the Alabama, in the Georgia.
Hey, man. All eyes is on us, baby. Yeah. You know my Tupac, right? All eyes on us. It's time to hit them up, baby. It's time to hit them up. Period.
Hey, man, it's finna go down, man. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all letting me hop on here, man.
Oh, anytime, Jay. Anytime, fam. You family, baby. You know that.
Yes,
all day.
Oh, man, appreciate you for jumping in, big dog.
Hey, man, appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Ook, man, look, come on, Ook. Anytime you want, bro. Come on now.
Dog. You already
anytime you want.
You too, Jay. And we gotta hit one of those games, bro. And I'm definitely coming down to Orlando, bro. That's my favorite spot to go to, dog. You know,
just hit me up, man.
Gotta go to the cigar line.
Hey, we got how many games you going to? Are you going to any home games this year?
I'm going to Florida State. I'm going to Florida State. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hit up the Southern Miss game. But in November I wanted to hit another one, but that depends on when Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fight, because I'm trying to go to Vegas for that.
Yeah, fight. I'm trying to hit. Hey, we might be watching the game together there, because I'm trying to go to that fight if it happens.
Exactly. So I'm definitely going, because it was crazy. The date that they're predicting the fight to happen is the day we play Clemson. So I was trying to go to the Clemson game, but I'm sorry. If that fight is going on, I gotta watch the fight.
Yeah, I pass that up. As much as I want to see that go to Death Valley, I pass that up. I got to be in the building for that fight.
Yes, sir. But man, hold on. We got somebody that jumped in real quick that want to say something. What's up, Chris Kane, man? Talk to us real quick before we get out of here, man. What you feel about the fall camp starting tomorrow?
Speechless. That's all I can say. Speechless. And it's about time. When you invest, your return comes back to you. You feel me? It's about time.
Okay.
I haven't been this excited about 5 years ago when I died in New York, man. I'm hyped for this fall camp. I'm glued to it. If I can watch it in some kind of way, I'll watch it. It's about time we invested into our team. Have some real ballers up there to actually put some real coaches in there so we can have real coaches coach these kids. Talent's never been the problem. The coach has been the problem. It's always been mediocre. You always try to get more for less. That don't happen now. Now we got the big dogs up there. We got the alphas and the omegas up there. You know what I mean? It's time to get this shit started. Everybody's been put on warning. Everybody has a target on their back.
Okay, I like that. You came in hot.
Hey.
So give me your prediction for the season.
That sounds like Tupac to me.
What's your prediction? Give me what will you be like? What's a record that you would be okay with this season?
10-2 or 9-3.
I say 10-2. Anything other than that is a disappointment. Because that's how highly I think of this staff.
I would go with 93, but you got to split one of them games, Texas A&M Eclipse. You got to split one of them. You got to split.
I would be okay if we beat Texas A&M or Clemson. I would be partially satisfied.
But if we split one of them games, there's no way we going 9-3. In my opinion.
Yeah.
In my opinion, if we split one of them games, we only have one loss.
11-1, baby.
I can dig it.
11-1. I'm with Jay. 11-1. If we split them games, we're 11-1, baby.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you jumping on. Man, you came on a little late, dog. We was getting ready to tap out, big dog. But next week we gonna, after the first week review, we gonna jump back in. We gonna keep doing this. You know what I'm saying? Placing the link in the chat so people can jump in. You know what I'm saying? We like to interact with everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Well, appreciate you for jumping on, big dog.
Right? Ain't no problem. I couldn't hear nothing. I had got a phone call. He answered, but I ain't hear nothing y'all said.
I said appreciate you for jumping on. I said you kind of jumped on a little late. We was getting ready to tap out of this thing, man. Well, I appreciate you for jumping in, man. And next week we're gonna do the same thing. So jump back in next week and chop it up with us for a little bit longer, man. You seem like you got some good knowledge. You feel what I'm saying? So
yeah, man. I'm here, man. I appreciate it. I got off work late, man, but it is what
it's all good, bro.
It's all good, G.
Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
And as a fan, I appreciate y'all, man. And
please hit the like button, everybody. Please hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Please. And we appreciate you guys for tapping in. And we out this thing, big dog. Oh.
Peace, family.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Yes, son.